Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me on my Patreon page, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. I greatly appreciate it. This is the daily forecast for. It's originally created. It is for all signs, and it is a broad spectrum reading, so it's available to anybody who sees it. Particularly when you see it, rather than when it was created for it. But it is being created for Friday, the 17th of December. So we are building on the readings that happened previous to that for the week. But if you're seeing this on a date that's not December 17th and it makes sense to you, or this reading has found its way to you in your feed, and something I'm saying is pertaining or bringing you to a thought or feeling in a situation in your life, please accept the reading and utilize it to the best of your ability. I believe spirit, our higher selves, our guides have ways of bringing us messages through a multitude of avenues: music, messages, videos, things like that. So keep that in mind when working with my readings. The other thing is if things don't make sense or don't feel like they apply to you in your particular situation at this time, that's okay too. It means that you might be working on something else. It doesn't mean that like you're doing anything wrong or things are broken or anything of that nature, okay? So basically it's a take what you need and leave the rest kind of scenario. And I explain all of that because I have had some new subscribers join, and I'm really appreciative of your presence. So thank you to those new subscribers. I'm watching that subscriber number climb, and that's making me feel quite happy and feel like, it's we're moving in the right direction. I want these readings to assist, help, and inspire those that need them. So I hope that you guys are enjoying them. You can leave me a question or comment letting me know if you have any questions about the reading, or if you just want to let me know that something did sort of work for you or didn't. I do read all of the comments here on YouTube. You can also check out the drop-down menu on any of the daily videos, and in there is information you might need, like what decks am I working with, how to follow me on social media. If you're interested in a private reading, how to go about doing that, or how to contact me to ask those questions, okay? But beyond that, let's get into this and see what the cards want us to know for this day. So the card for the day is the Eight of Pentacles. I love this card. It's very native to me in the sense, the artwork, and I love the cycles of the moon. To me, the Eight of Pentacles is oftentimes considered like the craftsmanship card, right? It's patience, it's time, it's dedication. It is detail, right? When we put attention to detail in whatever it is that we do and however it is that we do it, right? I love that the Eight of Pentacles, signifies us really embracing our gifts or our talents and putting them to good use. That's kind of how I view the Eight of Pentacles. It's this opportunity to sort of really get into whatever it is we're focused on and work our way through it. Pentacles is earth energy, right? So it's a bit slower. It deals with the material realm. It has to materialize and then come into being. Everything, essence starts from a thought and works its way from that energy or of the energy of a vibration, right? Which usually starts as a thought and then it, slowly manifests into a reality as we take action to make it happen, right? As we begin to feel it into being and then act on those feelings and lo and behold, boom, however much time later, we have what it is we're seeking, ideally in a perfect, manifestational curve, so to speak. So with this Eight of Pentacles, to me, with the cycles of sort of like how it looks like the cycles of the moon going round, there is a bit of patience that's required with Pentacles energy. There's a bit of, staying grounded, staying focused, especially with the Eight of Pentacles, because it's about looking at things from our own particular perspective and then putting all of our attention to all of the details that need to be taken care of in the process of whatever it is that we're trying to create. I always think of the Eight of Pentacles as a positive card, in the sense that we have the skills, we have the gifts to get whatever it is that we want. So for those of you that are seeking something specific, right? Like say, and this could be anything material, right? And when I say material, oftentimes people think pentacles, they go to money, jobs, careers, which pentacles does represent that. But I believe pentacles can also represent relationships in a way, right? Because that's a sort of a material situation in a sense, because you're dealing with another physical human being. So if you're like trying to enhance your relationships or your career or your just your opportunities in general, if there's something specific that you want, pay attention to the details at this time. Take the time, the steps, the actions, right, to make these things happen. Understand and embrace where your talents lie. Right, that's definitely a card, an aspect of this card is almost like putting our nose to the grindstone, so to speak, and putting in the work, rolling up our sleeves, and dedicating ourselves to whatever it is our endeavor is today. Right, whatever it is we're seeking, and when we have a couple of interesting underpinning cards from the Sunday reading, which will be in the lower left-hand corner of this reading at the end, so you'll understand what I'm talking about. We have that midweek card of the Wheel of Fortune, which is like the environment wanting to work with us to turn in our favor. And we see this cycle of the moon happening in a turning cycle too, right? So as we roll with the turning of the Wheel of Fortune, and as we put in our best effort in our good work, the Wheel of Fortune also expands for us and brings us whatever it is that we're like dedicating our attention to, right? And the last card of the week, which would be the ending, so we're shifting kind of into this underpinning, is that Nine of Pentacles. And Nine of Pentacles is that idea of having everything that we sort of materially need to be content, right? Being able to supply for ourselves, take care of ourselves. Oftentimes, Nine of Pentacles, I consider, usually she's depicted by a singular woman standing in a field with a falcon on her arm. And I always kind of associate her with the sign of Virgo just because it's a singular woman, and Virgo is the virgin, she is. And so, but regardless, it is about us creating what it is we want and being confident in that creation and being dedicated to it. So this is the time to be doing it, guys, even if it's small steps, and even if it's maybe feeling like it's moving slowly. We have to believe that the cosmos has a hand in all of this. Do you see these hands reaching down from the cosmos? And it's still giving me that Wheel of Fortune vibes, but it's like we are the wheel in a way, right? The actions that we take, the statements that we make, the thoughts that we think are all part of this process to getting us to where we want to be. Now, let's look at the Heal Yourself card. It's card number 30, which would balance down to a 3, and then the card is called Courage. What's interesting to me about this is 3s always represent the mind, body, spirit connection, or that's where my mind goes when I see that 3, them coming into alignment. This idea of courage is about being courageous to maybe go after whatever it is that we want, be it a relationship, a job, more money, a happier life, a better, outlook, whatever it is you're specifically seeking. Sometimes it requires us to face parts of ourselves or situations that may oftentimes be uncomfortable or challenge us in ways that require that courage. The Eight of Pentacles grounds us in our own strength of ability, right? In our own special skill set, our craftsmanship skills of how we can handle and face situations bravely in a way, right? And then create that change that we seek or move forward in that sort of strength of that courage, right? And that courage, I will say this, it also sort of lends itself to that Nine of Pentacles independence that we have underlying all of this. So kind of the message that I'm getting here is don't let your mind or the environment, these dogs, I'm going to kill him. Don't let your mind or the environment talk you out of whatever it is you're trying to do. Stay on task, stay courageous, be brave, continue to light your path. This lamp that this gentleman is just holding, right? There's this, this beautiful woman here that wants to kind of jump out and grab him and hold him back from his path, but he's not going to do that to me, I feel like he's going to continue to move forward no matter what. He's actually giving me a little bit of hermit vibes with that lamp, but I love that. And then here is your grounding stone, which I had in my hand. And then the word is focus. Okay. A focus is definitely in both of these cards, a focus of our courage and a focus in the Eight of Pentacles as to what we're doing and why we're doing it and how we're doing it. And praising ourselves, lifting ourselves up, acknowledging our gifts, acknowledging our talents, acknowledging even our faults at times, right? Remember earlier this week, we saw that victim consciousness, and she was a beautiful card and unexpected, but she also was a crucial point, like that. I kept thinking about that idea of her being a rung in the ladder that we need to climb. When we have faults or frailties or inadequacies or things that we consider to be maybe we're critical of, these are things that we can either heal, change, evolve, learn from. So they're actually crucial tools or aspects of ourselves that as we, evolve them, grow them, change them in our own time with no pressure, right? They offer us the most room for growth, for opportunity, for evolution. So they're actually gifts, right? So maintaining that focus today and that courage, keeping that mind, body, and spirit in alignment, and then really putting that focus to good work is going to serve us well today. Can you hear those dogs in the hallway? I swear to God, I want to kill them. And two of them are locked up. The puppies are locked up. This is just the 5-year-old and the Frenchie 1-year-old. He's stirring up trouble right now as we speak in the hallway. They're like getting all hyphy while I'm trying to do this reading. Can you hear the panting? It's like Darth Vader's bedroom out there. I mean, Jesus. All right, so let me read you courage really quick for further inspiration, and then we'll wrap this up. So, courage. Courage requires you to fearlessly stride ahead despite the challenges you are experiencing. Whether you are afraid of success or failure, you cannot stay where you are. You need to make a decision and move forward with belief, trust, and boldness. Give it your all, no matter the outcome. Despite what you have been telling yourself, you are ready for a new adventure and another chance to prove that you have what it takes to face life's challenges. Stop investing in limitations, lack, and dysfunction. Every blessing has a challenge, and every challenge contains a blessing. You are ready to explore both. Whilst there may be difficult moments ahead, keep positive and believe that everything is going to work out for your absolute best. That's the Wheel of Fortune right there, guys. You are being asked to gather the courage to be who you truly are and to stand strong for your convictions. And that's sort of that like light and dark and embracing all of those aspects of ourselves that I feel like is going on, right? That's the full circle we see here in the Eight of Pentacles. That's the victim consciousness. This could almost be symbolic of our feminine side or our fear, our worry, our, need to nurture. You guys, stop it. They're just being really bad right now. I can tell because I'm not in the other room and they're tearing stuff up. This could be our feminine nature, right? The nurturer within us wanting to hold us back to keep us safe. She's not trying to harm us necessarily, right? But we have to be courageous and move forward. The action for this card is, in order for you to succeed in what you desire, you need to prepare for the challenges ahead. Make a list of the support you need to tackle the approaching opportunities. Become aware of what or who you are afraid of. Imagine that this fear takes on the shape of a person. What does he or she look like? Look this fear in the eyes. Tell it that you are willing to learn from it and master the lesson, but you are not willing to be a slave to it. Imagine loving your fear and taking steps forward. And that's what I feel like the messages have kind of been this week, is embracing both the light and the dark, the successes and the failures, all as the complete totality of the whole is really exactly who we are individually and is a beautiful thing, right? Keeping that focus, guys, moving that forward. That is the goal today. It should be awesome, right? We should be productive and working towards what it is we need to bring ourselves that, not only the Wheel of Fortune and the gifts that it brings, but also the contentment and the independence that the Nine of Pentacles has for us too. That is your forecast Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, welcome to the new subscribers. Please leave a question or comment. Please hit the thumbs up. Join us here every morning. Share the video out. Help people learn about my channel. I am definitely trying to grow it. That is my thing that I'm trying to keep focused on and trying to work on through my Eight of Pentacles. So please help me in that endeavor. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a great day and take care. Bye-bye.